It is Conor Shanahan, your current championship leader. Here's the story for you. Not one driver this year has entered as the championship leader and left as the championship leader. Conor Shanahan is trying to break that mold this weekend, take home the championship, but he's had zero practice, no practice runs. They've just put an engine in the car and Shanahan fires in.
Oh, he's going to go for it, Dave. There's no messing around. The championship leader knows he needs a big score. He needs a 94 or more to try and seal the deal. Oh, and he clips the front bumper on the wall and he keeps going. And he's in it. Shanahan, with no practice whatsoever this weekend, is risking it all. He doesn't even know the layout of the circuit. All he's done is watch practice as Conor Shanahan puts back bumper to wall. He follows through. He looks for outside zone 6 and he dials it in. This is phenomenal.
Oh, this is where the stress comes in. This is where you love the sport.
The final run of qualifying in 2023 is underway as Conor Shanahan fires his Toyota GT86 to the wall, and he absolutely gets it done perfectly. Looks for the wall in front of him, transitions the car nice and early into the outside zone 4, gets the job done so far as he flexes the tail light, the back bumper, the whole side of the car off the wall. Through the centre section of the circuit he goes, he looks for 5, brakes the car, and he comes in a little hot and heavy, and he has to make a correction, but he still gets the job done as Shanahan pulls it across the line and puts an end to qualifying here at round 6. That wants to be on top step of both the podiums. They're through the gears. The start line goes green, and here we go. It's going to be Shanahan to lead out Keski Korpi, and Keski Korpi wants this one. He's hungry, he needs some results, and he's up onto the door of that GT86, but Shanahan looks flawless at the moment. Oh, Keski Korpi gets lost in the smoke on the transition, now loses a whole load of ground as Shanahan absolutely pins it to the wall and looks for the fast transition across the circuit. Keski Korpi is going to go for a risky dive in outside zone 5. Can he make it pay off? He can, but there's still shallow proximity, and once again another little dive, but he can't get there.
That Shannon knows not to underestimate anyone here tonight as they come off the line. Second half of the battle, Shannon's got to get the job done here.
Yeah, he's got the hometown heroes and the fans behind him right now. They're screaming and shouting his name. Can he get the job done? Big initiation from Keski Korpi. He knows he needs to try and get away. He's out of outside zone 1 a little early. Conor Shanahan playing it safe, but look at the transition from Shanahan. No messing around. He mirrors him. He absolutely mimics every move that Keski Korpi has to offer. He's glued to the side, and that BMW Touring, they come through the centre of the circuit. Shanahan not going to get lost. He makes a little dive, but now he's shallow. But Keski Korpi struggles in outside zone 5, and that's a big mistake that opens the door, and Shanahan takes the step in.
Yeah, to me, this has never been more tense in a top 16 battle.
I'm nervous, Dave. I'm nervous for him. They've come off the line. Shanahan needs this one to secure the championship just that one step further, but Spossop wants to stop him dead in his tracks, and he's going to try everything he can. Look at this from Shanahan, though, nice and deep in outside zone 1. That pocket opens up, and it allows Spossop into the groove, and now groove opened once again as Spossop absolutely fires onto the door of Conor Shanahan's GT86. They're wheel to wheel. It's deep onto the walls. Shanahan flies through the centre of the circuit. Look, dab at a handbrake, but the dive from Spossop didn't even make sense, but he backs it in and makes a mistake, and that allows Shanahan to drive away.
That's a big run for Conor Shanahan. This is where he has to make a statement, and he's got to take out Spossop.
He certainly has. He's got to be flawless, Dave. He's got to be absolutely clinical. They come through the gears down. Nice initiation. Shanahan closer to Spossop, though. Look at this. This is world class from Conor Shanahan at the moment. Dialed onto the door he goes. They look for that inside zone 2, and Shanahan almost gets himself stuck on the inside, but he makes it work, and Spossop shuts it down.
I think Spossop's had a mechanical failure. Here we go, championship on the line. Conor Shanahan, Diogo Correa, into that first corner they go.
Oh, look at this from Shanahan. He's already pedaling the car. He's very, very angry, and he fires that car in, and Correa is right with him, though. It looked like Correa was going to lose some ground, but no hope for Shanahan. Correa making brave transitions as he fires that car across the circuit. Shanahan's on a flyer. Correa hits the wall, upsets the line. Shanahan looking dialed as they look for that touch and go. Oh, Correa with a big brave transition, but it doesn't pay off. Shanahan tags the wall. This is messy towards the end, but Shanahan looking stronger.
He's going to approach it, but we're about to find out. We don't know. We just watch on in disbelief every run tonight as Correa in the lead position, Shanahan in the chase position. Correa with that big flick into that first corner. Shanahan fires in. Look at Correa going right to the wall, and Shanahan right to the door. Look at this. It's in Just impeccable driving from Correa and Shanahan as they transition through, and now Shanahan jumps up onto the door. Correa can't make the same mistake as and doesn't. Gets a perfect run in the lead. This is unbelievable from Diogo Correa on the outside run. Missing a little bit of that touch and go. Shanahan now starts to reel in the Portuguese driver. Oh, big angle and a touch with the wall from Correa. Shanahan so calculated up onto the door. Oh. Exclamation point, unbelievable. We go. Lights go green. Shanahan in the lead position. Korpelinski in the chase. And Korpelinski's right there. Korpelinski dives into that chase position. Shanahan goes to the wall. Korpelinski goes to the door. Korpelinski's hungry for it here. As Shanahan goes through the first inner zone. Boom, through the second inner zone. Korpelinski's right on his tail. Korpelinski not backing down. Korpelinski right up to the door. This is perfect from Shanahan. Perfect from Korpelinski all the way through the center section. This is inch perfect from both drivers, the Irishman and the Polish. Jeez, this is unbelievable. Look at this run. Korpelinski pushing the door in.
Wow.
He knows Korpelinski's good. Shanahan has got to win it. If he wants to be champion, he's got to throw everything at Korpelinski here.
Oh, he's going to go for it, Dave. Korpelinski sets it up nicely as Shanahan shallows up the angle. He tags the door. It's dirty from both of them. It's not the cleanest. And now they get back into it. Shanahan finds his form once again. He settles the nerves. Jumps onto the rear quarter. He's closer than Korpelinski. They're both scrappy. They're both in the wall. They're touching each other. It's wheel to wheel. They're banging doors all the way across the circuit. Shanahan makes a break dive. Korpelinski goes into outside zone 5. But Shanahan is on the door. Conor goes for the wheel across the line.
Forget it.
Here we go, through they come. Look at this big flick from Shanahan, calculated from Korpelinski. They don't want to make a mistake this time. Shanahan deep in outside zone 1. Korpelinski painted on the side of that Toyota GT86 as they come through. Korpelinski almost takes the front end off of his car on the transition. He does take the front end off the car as Shanahan gets into the wall. Korpelinski stays with him. He doesn't care about the front bumper. Oh, and he tags Shanahan on the transition. Korpelinski's thirsty for it. He's hungry. He wants it more than ever. As Shanahan leads them into that final outside zone, Korpelinski loses some ground.
This one is for everything on the line. Shanahan has to win it. Here we go.
Oh, look at this. He's on the back bumper. He's not letting Korpelinski get away. No chance of understeer this time from Shanahan as he jumps into it. Korpelinski not as deep onto the wall as Shanahan. But Korpelinski needs to be technical and clinical as Shanahan tags the wall with the front bumper. Now he's back into it again as Korpelinski drags the back end of the S14 around the wall. Shanahan's as close, if not closer, than Korpelinski. He takes the risk on the transition into outside zone 5. Shanahan up onto the door, into the wall, onto the back bumper. Shanahan!
That is... This is a special moment. Here we go, the final of Drift Masters this year. Heinen to lead him in.
Yeah, look at this. Heinen on it already as he fires through. Look at Shanahan. Are you serious? That's the closest we've seen so far. Laurie Heinen absolutely excellent in the outside zone, but there is no shaking. Conor Shanahan, he wants it. He's going wheel to wheel. He pushes Laurie Heinen and ran outside zone 4. There is no room for error. They come through the centre of the circuit. Laurie Heinen looks for 5, and Shanahan can't be lost. He cannot get rid of him. He is glued to the door as Conor Shanahan pushes Laurie Heinen through the finish line.
That's absolutely outrageous. That is outrageous.
That's the best I've ever seen.
That is one of the. This is the biggest run of Laurie Heinen's life. Can he take down the champ to win the biggest drift event of all time? Here we go.
It's a big question, and he's going to answer it right now as Shanahan fires in. Shanahan absolutely glued to the wall. No messing around. Heinen's with him though, but Heinen doesn't have the same proximity, and I don't think Heinen can ask the same question. I don't think he has the answer. The proximity isn't there from Laurie Heinen as Shanahan glues the back bumper of that GT86 to the wall as he fires through the touch and go. He is up and gone, and Laurie Heinen has to make errors. Oh, but Shanahan tags the wall, almost throws it away as Heinen backs it in across the line.
Unbelievable again. What a final. What a finish.